Courtney with us, who is a candidate of Tangent West. Courtney has a very interesting story. She actually started in another career and has now transitioned into being an executive assistant, and has been an executive assistant for about a year supporting a CEO. So I'd like to start, Courtney, with you telling me why you love being an executive assistant.
Sure. So one of my favorite things about being an EA is the dynamic aspect of the role. No 2 days are ever the same, and so that gives you the ability to think on your feet and be creative and really apply yourself to the challenges that are thrown at you. And I love that you really get out of it what you put into it. So if you are willing to apply yourself and ask questions and be curious, the limits for learning and growth are really untapped. And I think the EA position, in my experience, has done the best job of marrying my passion for people and my relationship-oriented demeanor with my very organized and type A work style. So it brings all of the characteristics of me together.
I love it. Excellent. You had been in an interesting position at a very prestigious high school in Colorado and transitioned from that to being an executive assistant. Why did you do that?
So I loved my background in education, and like I said, my relationship skills are something that's just true to who I am, and so I was really able to utilize that by showing families a campus and really allowing them to see it as a home for their children and for themselves even for the next 4 years. But I found that there were so many skills of mine and ideas that I had that weren't being utilized, and I really wanted to pursue something that would allow me to tap into all of the various skills that I have and the creative capacities. And being an EA, like I said, if you choose to apply yourself, there are so many ways that you can think outside of the box and think big picture, right? There's always the day-to-day things that need to be accomplished, but if you're willing to think outside of the box and take the time to do so and pitch those ideas, you can really make a big impact.
Excellent. I love it. Tell me, at this point in your career, what you are most proud of that you have accomplished.
So for me, taking a step outside of my comfort zone and taking a leap of faith away from what I had been doing and what my education and training was in, which is in academics and education and teaching, is my proudest moment, because historically I'm not somebody that really takes big risks or gambles. And education is something that I'm very passionate about and I love, but I just had this looming feeling and just thought in the back of my mind that wouldn't go away, that there were things that I was capable of and skills that I had that weren't being utilized. So in pursuing the role of an executive assistant, I've really been able to tap into the creative capacities that I have and the more business-minded, business-oriented thought processes that just weren't super applicable in the education system. And like I said, I can marry those two things that I love, right? Relationships and also efficiency and idea building and growth for a business or an organization.
Love it. At this stage, for obviously a lot of potential employees are going to be watching this, hiring officials, what is going to be really important to you, your vision in your next position? What are you really looking for?
My ideal role as an EA with my employer is to build a really healthy and trusting partnership. With the standard role of an EA, it's somebody that is really organized, that will manage communication and travel and finances. And that's great. I know I can do that. I'm really good at that. But I want a partnership with an employer and an affiliated organization that recognizes my desire and my ability to go above and beyond and see things that could be changed or could be improved to benefit the entire organization, and not just check the daily to-do boxes, but somebody that sees me as somebody that's capable of doing so much more than that.
Excellent, fantastic. Well, we are so excited to be working with you, and we are really looking forward to placing you. So for those of you that are listening and watching, let us know if you are interested in sitting down and talking with Courtney.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for doing this today.
Yeah.